Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Meetings Assistance for Jehovah's Witnesses. I hope all of you are doing well. In this new week, we're going to prepare for the comments for the section Digging for Spiritual Gems. We're in the week of November 3rd to 9th, during which we'll be analyzing the Song of Solomon chapters 1 and 2. Let's begin. The first question is: why is the Shulammite a good example for single brothers and sisters? Before answering the question, let's read the Bible text. Song of Solomon 2:7 says, O daughters of Jerusalem, I put you under oath by the gazelles and by the does of the field, do not try to awaken or arouse love until it feels ready. Very good, so the answer to the question is: the Shulammite is a good example for single ones because she didn't let herself be guided by emotion or pressure. She patiently waited for the right person and didn't accept a relationship just out of convenience. That teaches me that it's better to wait for the right time and trust in Jehovah, rather than rushing and making decisions that could later bring sadness. Additional comments. The Shulammite teaches me that true love cannot be forced. In the world, many think that having a partner is the most important thing, but she showed that it's best to wait to feel genuine, clean, and Jehovah-approved love. In the meantime, one can use that time to serve more, strengthen faith, and learn to be a better person. That way, when the time comes, one will be ready to truly love. I also like the Shulammite's example because she was firm in her feelings. She didn't change her mind just because Solomon was powerful or attractive. That teaches me that not everything that looks good really is. If someone wants to get married, they should focus more on spiritual qualities rather than appearance or money. When we put Jehovah first, He can help us find the right person at the perfect time. Let's move to the next question. What spiritual gems have you found about Jehovah, the ministry, and other topics in this week's Bible reading? Song of Solomon 1:2 says, May he kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. For your expressions of affection are better than wine. Very good, so the comment is: in this verse, love is compared to something pleasant and special like wine. But it's not only about romantic love, it also refers to pure and sincere love. It makes me think that Jehovah's love is much better than any pleasure or joy the world can offer. His love gives us true happiness, comforts us, and motivates us to keep serving Him. When we feel that love, everything else becomes secondary because nothing compares to being close to Him. Let's move to the next comment. Song of Solomon 1:5-6 says, I am dark, but lovely, O daughters of Jerusalem, like the tents of Kedar, like the tent cloths of Solomon. Do not stare at me because I am dark, because the sun has gazed upon me. The sons of my mother were angry with me, they made me the keeper of the vineyards, but my own vineyard I did not keep. Very good, so the comment is: the Shulammite felt less beautiful because she worked long hours under the sun, but she was still beautiful in her beloved's eyes. That teaches me something very touching. Jehovah doesn't look at what others see on the outside, He looks at what we are inside. Sometimes we may feel insecure or think we don't have many qualities, but Jehovah sees our heart. He sees the effort we make to serve Him and considers it beautiful. This encourages me not to compare myself with others but to focus on pleasing God with who I am and what I can give. Next comment. Song of Solomon 1:7 says, "Tell me, you whom I love so much, where do you shepherd your flocks? Where do you let them rest at midday? Why should I be like a woman wearing a veil beside the flocks of your companions?" Very good, so the comment is, the Shulammite wanted to know where her beloved was so she could be near him. That makes me think about how important it is for us to stay close to Jehovah and Jesus. We do this when we study the Bible, pray, and attend meetings. In those moments we feel their guidance and protection, just like sheep near their shepherd. If I stay close to Jehovah, I can feel calm and safe, even when things in the world are not going well. Next comment. Song of Solomon 2:1 says, "I am but a saffron of the coastal plain, a lily of the valleys." Very good, so the comment is, the Shulamite saw herself as a simple flower, not as someone special. That shows humility. Sometimes we may feel like just another flower, not standing out much, but to Jehovah each of us has value. He appreciates modesty and a humble spirit. It teaches me that we don't need to be famous or have many skills to please God. What truly matters is having a sincere heart and serving Him with love. That humility makes Jehovah notice us and bless us. Next comment. Song of Solomon 2:4 says, "He brought me into the banquet hall, and His banner over me was love." Very good, so the comment is, the banner of love shows that love was the most important thing in that relationship. In our case, love should also be the mark that identifies us as Jehovah's servants. Love is shown in how we treat others, when we forgive, when we are patient, or when we help a brother without expecting anything in return. That reflects that God's love truly governs our lives. This verse reminds me that love is not just a feeling but something that is shown through actions every day. Next comment. Song of Solomon 2:7 says, "O daughters of Jerusalem, I put you under oath by the gazelles and by the does of the field, do not try to awaken or arouse love until it feels ready." Very good, so the comment is, this verse gives very wise advice. It reminds us that romantic love has its time and we shouldn't rush it. In the world, many think that being in a relationship is what matters most, but the Bible teaches us to wait for the right time. If we are young, we can use this time to strengthen our friendship with Jehovah, learn from His wisdom, and develop good qualities. When the right moment comes, we'll be ready for a relationship that truly honors Him and brings lasting happiness. Next comment. Song of Solomon 2:15 says, "Catch the foxes for us, the little foxes that ruin the vineyards, for our vineyards are in bloom." Very good, so the comment is, the little foxes symbolize things that seem small but can cause great harm, like bad thoughts, distractions, or bad habits. If we don't control them in time, they can weaken our faith and draw us away from Jehovah. This verse makes me think about the importance of paying attention to small details, such as maintaining a good spiritual routine, controlling what we watch and listen to, and not allowing laziness or pride to grow in our hearts. Small things can make a big difference in our friendship with God. Next comment. Song of Solomon 2:16 says, "My beloved is mine, and I am his, he pastures among the lilies." Very good, so the comment is, this verse shows a relationship based on trust and faithfulness. It makes me think about the relationship we have with Jehovah. He loves us deeply and wants us to stay close to him. But he also expects us to be faithful, to put him first and not let anything or anyone separate us from his love. Knowing that Jehovah considers us his gives me great security. It encourages me to keep my faith strong and never forget that belonging to Jehovah is the greatest privilege I could have. Well, that was the analysis of the comments and answers for this week's Digging for Spiritual Gems. I hope it's very helpful to all my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a warm hug, and may Jehovah bless and protect you always.